It's really important as a pro on the show to really showcase different sides of your partner through dance.
No, oh my gosh, Lauren from Fifth Harmony? Are you kidding? Are you kidding me?
I feel like your limitations are so broad
Yes,
because
I
she can do
love it.
anything.
I know she can do anything, and that's what's really nice. But it also makes it really hard for me. He was up at like 3.
He's
in
a
the
party
morning.
animal.
I don't think he's a party animal. I think he's like nocturnal.
What's he doing?
Rubik's
Cube. First 10's on Dancing with the Stars. First of your career, too, on the show.
Yeah.
Were you expecting anything like that? What was going through your head
Did
when
you
that
see
happened?
my reaction? Hell no, I was not expecting
You
that.
fainted.
No, I did not. Like, I kid you not. I had, like, this sounds so crazy. I didn't have much faith in our rumba because, A, we were doing a rumba and we were closing the show. Like, that is so hard to do. So, the fact that we even got 10s, like, I was expecting 8s and 9s. I was like, Jordan, we got 8s last week. Let's shoot for 9s. Might be hard if we get a 9 because we're doing a rumba, we're closing the show. Like, we both knew how hard that was, but I just forget, like, she is that girl. And they loved the routine. Like, it just worked. And I obviously passed out and fainted. So I blanked. I completely blanked.
She shows up. Is there anything to you going last or first in the show, or is it all just random however they place you?
I think it's strategic. I personally do. But,
Yeah.
like, remember my last partner, we went last in the show. So I feel like they try to put, like, either a good story at the end or, like, a great dance. But for Wicked Night, it was in chronological order. So we had For Good, and I knew the fact that we had For Good that we were going last. So I was like, you're doing For Good and you're doing Rumba. I was like, okay, this is a really hard song. Okay. I was really nervous about it, but pulled through.
Do they do a questionnaire for what song you want? Or are you throwing out what you want?
For Wicked, they asked our requests. They asked which ones we wanted. And I felt like I shot myself in the foot because I didn't request Define Gravity. And that was the one
It's just overlooked.
Yeah. Well, I just didn't think we were going to get it. Like, I thought I was going to go to, like, a Mark or, like, a Val or, like, someone else. So I didn't request it. And then we didn't get it. And then I was like, crap, I forgot to request it.
Yeah. Honestly, your choreography has been so fun to
Thank
watch.
you. Thank
And
you.
we didn't really get to experience it last season. So to see you really shine now is so fulfilling for people who've been following your entire journey. Do you feel anything differently now that you are given that opportunity to show off what you can do?
And it feels completely different. I also feel like having someone who is also very artistic. Like, I know Jordan is an amazing gymnast, but she's also really artistic. Her thing is artistic gymnastics. So, like, I definitely feel like when we're together, it's very collaborative. So, like, everything that you see on the ballroom floor is very much like an us thing. It's not like a me thing. But also, I feel like it's really important, and this is what I clocked this year. It's really important as a pro on the show to really showcase different sides of your partner through dance. So, like, people were expecting us to Define Gravity. I'm really glad we didn't because it allowed everyone to see a softer, more sensual side of Jordan as opposed to a powerful side, which they could see at the Olympics or everywhere else.
Right. That's so true. What, when you're doing dedication night and her dad's there, this is your first time doing something like that where you're adding in a third person for that on the show. How are you finding the balance of how much to incorporate him, where he's going to finish, where he's going to come in?
I just let the music do its thing.
So you hear a song and you just...
Yeah, I mean, I just hear it and I'm just like, and then I also like think of her and her story and her dad. And I really thought that it would be so powerful if I just like left the ballroom floor and let them have their moment. And I also feel like dedication night isn't really about the dance, it's more about the story. So I really was like telling him like, this is going to be our easiest routine, but it's mostly just going to be about the two of you and your story. I don't care what our scores are this week, but I just really want people just to fall in love with the both of you.
Like you just said, how you would step out and just let her dad and her kind of shine. When you're doing choreography in the rehearsal space and then you see it on TV, is there a translation difference? Does it hit harder or softer than you expected? Is it how you envision it?
Some of the dances, yes. Like with our anxiety dance, I remember watching it and I was like, whoa, like I feel like I had a dream about that. Like I like watched it, I was like, whoa, I got just deja vu. But sometimes some dances just don't read as well on camera.
Is there a reason or a rhyme to that?
Well, yeah, well, it's like different angles on different moves are gonna look different. And also like if you're doing something like really good footwork and it's like a wide, it's like a wide shot, then you like can't really see it or appreciate it. So in those moments when it's camera block day, I always rehearse after because then we'll go shot for shot and then we'll clarify exactly what we can really work on. Like in our rumba, there was a part where you couldn't see our footwork, but it was just a close up of our faces. So I was like, okay, here, let's not do any of the crazy footwork, but let's just really emphasize our connection with each other.
Whoa. Oh, so once the camera blocking is kind of locked in, you see how that's going to happen. And then that's when you hit the.
Yeah, that's when you hit that. And you just have to really go for it.
I mean, that
Yeah.
translates so well. When I'm watching at home, it's like, Ezra.
Yeah, thank you.
That's so cool.
Thanks.
Is there now that you're like halfway through the season, is there anything different that is happening than what you expected would happen?
Man, I guess this is like my first real like shot at being this far. So like I guess every single day is a new learning curve. And I'm just giving myself grace every single day. Like last week was a hard week for us. Rumba's technically a hard style. But like I really learned with Jordan just to surrender and really trust the process. And I feel like the moment I did that, I was able to like understand what I really need to do to make my partner really shine in the competition.
Is that something with working with an Olympic athlete who just is 100% all the time?
Oh, it's so nice. Oh, it's so nice. It was crazy because like the first week I was teaching her, I was just like shocked because I just
Like, oh, you got it.
I was like, well, this is new. Okay. And then she'd come back and it was like better. And I was like, did you practice? And she was like, yes. I was like, you practiced at home? I was like so shook. But she really like you see all the accolades that Jordan has done in her life. And like, yes, that truly makes her so remarkable. But it's really her determination, her drive that really got her to where she is. And you can really see it in this competition as well.
You guys are such a dream partnership,
Oh,
honestly.
yeah, I feel it. Every single day, I'm just so grateful that she's my partner.
Oh, I'm so happy you got her.
Yeah, me too. Like, me too.
Can we go back to the beginning of this season?
Yeah.
You get a call that you're going to be on the show. How far after do you find out who your partner is?
I didn't find out till, gosh, geez, honestly, that's such a blur. So long ago, even though it was like a couple weeks, I swear. I feel like it was a week before,
Actual filming?
yeah, until I actually met her. But truth be told, I wasn't expecting Jordan to be my partner at all. And when I got the call that she was my partner, not like I was like shocked, like, oh my God, but I was like, really, I wasn't expecting her to be my partner. I felt like a lot of people, and myself included, were expecting me to be with someone like a Mormon housewife because I like filmed with Jen, or like Alex Earl because like we're both like
Internet.
we were both like internet tech savvy. But like when I found out that Jordan was my partner, there was like a gut feeling that I had. I was like, wow, I definitely feel like this partnership is going to change me for good. Like I definitely felt like this partnership is going to be something that I'll never forget.
What did Jordan teach you about you for your own style of dance and your skills as a choreographer?
She taught me to trust myself. Like even yesterday, like I was struggling with our dance this week.
And this week is Halloween night.
Yeah, I was really like struggling with it, and I was like in rehearsal, and I was like, honestly, like I'm not thinking of anything good. And she was like, Ezra, you just need to sleep. Like you need to sleep. I trust that whatever you're gonna do is gonna be amazing. And I also feel like having someone that just believes in you just makes you want to work harder and just helps the inspiration so much more.
When did it start clicking with the two of you in the rehearsal studio?
Immediately. Like the first day we met, it was so wild because like after we did our first meet, I like pulled her aside and I was like, where like we met before. Like, were you like at this event? And she was like, no. I was like, were you at this event? We were at the AMAs together, but we didn't meet. So there were so many times where we could have met, but it felt like we did meet. We clicked instantly.
What's up, guys? Real quick, this episode is brought to you by Aonic. Aonic provides clean hydration crafted with magnesium, electrolytes, and real fruit juice. Made for those looking to get the most out of hydration. We've got some sparkling passion fruit, some sparkling orange, and a sparkling raspberry. Aonic is developing the world's most advanced ecosystem for functional nutrition to make healthy living enjoyable. Aonic delivers pure science-driven nutrition, and every formula targets a clear need and delivers benefits you can feel. What I love most about it is that there's no pixie dusting of ingredients, which means they only use clinical validated dosages. Plus, it's third-party verified. Independent labs test every batch and they publish the results. It's got premium natural ingredients from real cacao and vanilla in Aonic Fuel to real fruit juice in Aonic Revive. Plus, the best part, low calories, baby. Only 15 calories in this whole can. Delicious taste, zero artificial, low in sugar and calories. No caffeine or added sugars, no artificial sweeteners, no GMOs. It's just the right amount of fruit juice compared to sweetness. It's really good. We've got some chromium, some B vitamins, some zinc. I love drinking it after a hike. I love drinking it after pickleball. It's really, really good. So if you want to try it, it's going to be linked down below. Stay hydrated, my friends. Now back to the podcast. Can we talk about Halloween night?
Yes.
So it is now Thursday. 2 days into choreography. Today, are you filming your camera blocking and sending that in?
Yeah, it's our wide today.
The wides.
Yeah, and our dance is nowhere near done. Not even close.
How long is your song?
Minute 13.
So is that on the longer side now of how long you guys have been doing it?
I guess they're adding a minute every week. I'm not really keeping track of it. I'm not like focused on that. I'm just like focused on like filling it up. But yeah, this is like the first week where it's not done. Like we're usually done, but we're not. So we're gonna have to make some magic happen.
So do you have to have somebody from Troop step in to fill it out so you can submit?
Nah, Jordan can do it. But also too with Halloween, there's a lot of stuff that like my partner can do that no one else can because she is a gymnast. So I can't just have Troop come in and do it because like I can't have them like hold a handstand. Not like she's just gonna do a handstand in her dance, but like theoretically, if there's like a handstand for 30 seconds, but she can do, no one on the show can really do that but her. So that's what kind of makes why it's tricky for us.
I feel like your limitations are so broad
Yes,
because she can do anything.
I know she can do anything, and that's what's really nice. But it also makes it really hard for me because it's like, yo, you can actually do everything. So it's like gives me more options to do. I'm a Scorpio, and it's really hard for me to decide sometimes.
Have you gotten support from other people in the Olympic community?
Steven Edrozic. Yeah, I mean he's my guy, but also, like we got really close on tour. But he was like, Ezra, I love you, but I'm gonna support Riley. I was like, dude, I wouldn't expect anything less from you.
Are you seeing any similarities with the Olympic athletes? Like with Steven being on there last season and you being so close with Riley, you got to see kind of just how they shaped out throughout the season?
Yeah, it's giving like the same story arc. Like we both had like a little traumatic first season, and then we have like a season where someone's really like coming in and working hard, and it's like the word I keep saying is healing. Like it really is healing working with Jordan because it really just means so much to me having someone who cares and someone who like really wants to just like really wants the best in you, and it really does bring out the best in myself.
And we see that like through the TV and all the intros. It's so cool.
Yeah.
As you get through each week, it's new territory. Is there any upcoming weeks that you really want to explore?
This week,
Halloween?
yeah, we're doing some crazy shit.
Can you allude to anything?
I don't want to because I might pivot. I might change the whole creative today. Like, yeah, today like is a make or break it day. So right after this, I'm gonna go in the studio and like try to make it work, and if not, we're gonna have to pivot.
And you're doing a 4-hour block today?
4-hour block, but I have to prep it before I even teach her. So it's gonna today's gonna be a long day, but we're gonna make it work.
And then once the rehearsal's done, then you guys just keep working on it?
We keep working on it. And then sometimes too, like we'll have to change it. Like our anxiety dance from the Thursday that we did our wide to where it was completely different. So production actually got mad at me for changing it so much.
Do they have to adjust their camera angles?
Yeah, they're like, bro, like we were up all night like changing things. I'm like, sorry, I didn't know. Like I'm so sorry. So I'll try my best to like get it more complete later on. So it's all obviously learning curve. I had no idea that's what happens.
Could we play a fun little game about the other pros?
Yep, let's do it. Oh God.
Who has the cleanest bunk on tour?
I would say Britt. That's a no-brainer. She's like mom. She's the mom on tour. She definitely takes care of me too. And she's also like a clean freak. So like you can always go past her bunk. She's got like her crystal set up, her shavasana, her kumbaya. It's all clean and nice and it smells good. I will say like I'm going to blast him out. Probably Alan's the messiest on tour because he brings his dog. So, yeah, that's really fun for us.
Who's waking up first and who goes to sleep last?
Steven was last to sleep.
Really?
Yeah, he was up at like 3.
He's
in
a
the
party
morning.
animal.
No, I don't think he's a party animal. I think he's like nocturnal.
What's he doing?
Rubik's Cube. I'm not kidding. I'll like be up. Like sometimes I'll wake up and he's like, I beat my record. I was at 8, now I'm at 7 seconds. I'm like, bro, that's crazy.
It's
like
4 a.m.
I was like, this is insane. I'm so happy for you.
Who's up first?
Gleb.
Really?
Yeah.
Is he looking for a gym?
No, I think he's hugging a tree, honestly. Yeah.
Meditating?
Yeah, meditating or something.
Who gives the best pep talks before a show?
Not me. Like, I don't think any of us do good pep talks.
Everyone's just focused.
Yeah. I don't feel like there was a pep talk where I was like, man, that was a good pep talk.
That was great.
But I feel like when I feel like Val gives good pep talks, but he wasn't really on tour. I try to give good pep talks, but I couldn't. Britt, Pasha's good at him, but no one gives a good TED talk. I like we need a TED talk. I don't think any of us can do a good TED talk.
Speaking of Pasha, how's the relationship with Nikita? Are you guys still keeping in contact?
No, obviously I don't like what she's like a toddler. I don't see her every single day, but the last time I saw her was week was like our anxiety dance, and obviously it looks a little creepy. And she saw me and she cried, and I was like, oh my god, it was like all of that work like
We
down
lost all our
down the
progress.
train. But I always say like having Nikita on tour was such a saving grace in so many ways. I feel like when you're on the road, you're doing a show in a new city every single day, you lose a sense of humanity because obviously that's not normal or human to do. But having Nikita there really just brought so much love and heart into it, and seeing how Pasha and Danny were with her was like the most sweetest thing ever.
That's amazing. And Val and Jenna are going on tour too, and they're bringing
Yeah.
their little one.
Yeah, they are. And when they announced him, I was like, Val, you just made the tour like legit. Like this tour is gonna be the shit because they're going.
Are there any cities you're pumped to go to?
I guess all of them. I didn't even really look.
It's so
honestly.
funny.
Yeah.
That's what everyone says. It's so far out, but it's like such a big thing. But
Yeah.
it's just so far out.
Also, I feel like when you're in the thick of this, like there's bigger fish to fry in the moment. But
Right.
I definitely feel like when you're on the show, it gives like a day at a time. Like you have to tackle everything every single day. You can't really like plan everything out in advance.
Who's the most dialed in on show day, celeb wise?
Celeb wise, my partner, she's really tapped in.
Who's the most dialed in pro wise?
Pro wise, Mark. Mark rehearses a lot on show day. Like I think when their Hamilton dance, I was sitting there and I watched them do their dance. Like I'm not kidding you, like 20 times before they went, and I was just like, Jordan, do you want to practice? And she was like, no, we're okay. I'm like, okay, we're fine.
Is that just muscle memory where he's just like,
Yeah, but I feel like everyone's process is different, and I definitely feel like like some show days I'm really anxious, so I want to do it to make sure it like stays in my body, because then you go out there and you're just like blank. Like everyone's process is just gonna be a little different.
do you ever get nervous before show day?
Hell yeah. Sometimes though I don't. Like this last show day, like weirdly enough for Wicked Night, I wasn't nervous at all. Jordan and I weren't nervous at all.
Even with the director there.
No, not at all. I don't know. Like we were just like chilling and vibing, and like I was like, are you nervous? And she was like, no, are you? I was like, no, this is kind of weird. Like we weren't nervous at all.
And that's how you pull out the tens.
Yeah, I guess so, right? I don't know.
Which pro would you call if you needed last minute choreography help?
Whitney. I still prep with Whitney to this day. I love her so much. I think she is so smart, and she also knows what reads really well on camera. Yeah, Whitney. She's a goat.
Would you ever do any show and tells with her? Her and Robert?
No, we usually did it with Lauren and Brandon or Riley and Scott. RIP.
Ooh.
R.I.P.
So, I mean, at this point in the season, you don't do them anymore, right?
We did it last week with Mark and Whitney.
Uh-huh.
But I think it's an important process it's an important part of the process.
For your celeb to see.
Well, it's
in
to
front of
see
someone
how they
else?
interact, how they react in front of other people.
Right, to get that, ooh, oh, wow.
Or to see how they do. Because sometimes, I mean, and Jordan's been pretty consistent, but sometimes we'll do a dance and then she'll start freaking out when someone else watches it. So you obviously have to practice that so they can get used to those nerves. By the time show happens, they feel comfortable with actual people watching their dance.
If you're doing show and tell and Jordan messes up a little thing, are you trying to still continue throughout, or you're like, hang on, let's restart?
Always.
Keep going.
You always keep going. Because if it's show and you mess up, you can't just stop. You have to keep going.
Right. What was your favorite thing about tour?
My favorite thing about tour? Getting to meet all the fans. Oh my gosh. I think that was such a surreal experience. I've been a part of the tour. I guess this was my don't quote me on it, my third year. I can't even think of it at the top of my head. But this was my first year like actually going. But from what I've seen in the past, like to see how much it's grown is incredible. And just to be a part of it is even more incredible.
And I feel like the connection that you pull from people online and through the show really translates into
Yeah.
real world.
I genuinely do love meeting every single person on the tour. Anyone who supports the show, I love meeting them. When it's show day, I always go out and like say hi to the audience members. Like it's really the people and the fans that are truly making Dancing with the Stars the zeitgeist that it is now, and it's so incredible.
Were you a fan of the show growing up?
Fuck yeah.
So
yeah.
is it crazy to be part of it now at this magnitude with how many viewers? They had
It's
6 million
surreal.
people watching last
it's
week.
so surreal, and especially when you're a kid. I think like getting those 10s was like I felt like a kid again because when you're a kid and you're watching Dancing with the Stars and you see someone get a 10, you're like, gosh, I hope that's me one day. But you don't really, it didn't really register to me like that was a dream come true until it actually happened. And then I was just like, I was in disbelief and I was like, oh my gosh, like I remember just being a kid, just like dreaming about this moment and it actually happened.
I mean, I'm watching you guys and I'm ready to start learning.
Yeah, dude, next season, let's go.
Is there, if you could give young Ezra any advice to help stay on the path to get on Dancing with the Stars, what would it be?
Trust the process, but also like I definitely feel like I grew up in a place that wasn't really the most accepting of like myself, but I felt like the more myself I was, the more opportunities came.
In what way?
I feel like what got me in the room was my talent, but what kept me there was my personality and like my energy and my light. Like I love making people happy. I love the joy that dance brings and I love that that's part of my job. So if I were to tell him anything, just like stay true to who you are and just don't listen to any of the haters. And if he were to see me now, he probably wouldn't believe it, but I would tell him that his dreams will come true one day.
I got chills twice throughout that.
Really?
That was beautiful.
Thank you.
Which pro would survive on Special Forces TV series?
Brandon.
Really?
Yeah, bruh. I feel like he's into that shit. I don't know. I don't like honestly. Yeah, Brandon. Because I feel like if he wasn't like on the show, he would be either like a tech guy, a finance bro, or he'd be in the military. Like it'd be one of the three.
Three polar
Yeah,
opposites.
three polar opposites. But I can definitely see him like rocking that.
Troop member Haley Bills got announced to be on the tour.
Yes.
If you can give her any advice of what to bring on the tour, what would it be?
I would tell her not to bring so much stuff. The
How come?
less stuff you bring, the less you have to carry with you everywhere. Because every single day we're in a new venue, so we have to bring our shit inside. So when it's like a lot of stuff, you have to carry it a lot. And when you're on tour, you're gonna buy a lot of stuff. You're gonna be in different cities. You're gonna go to malls. You're gonna buy so much stuff. So I always say, do not pack anything. I always say pack a week's worth of clothes, and that's it.
Where are you living now?
Down the street.
And then, Bert, were you living there over the summer too?
No, I moved there in June.
For the show? Or just in general?
Just in general. I just needed a new change of energy.
How are you liking LA?
It's okay.
Really?
Yeah. I definitely feel like I'm kind of over it. Not gonna lie.
Where would you go?
I don't know. We'll figure out. I guess I have a whole tour to see the different cities in America and see which one I like best. I don't
You
know.
really get to taste a little bit of everything.
Yeah, I guess so.
Wow. Maybe you'll end up in Idaho.
No.
North Carolina?
No. It's giving beach. I need a beach. I need heat. I can't.
San Diego. I can see you in San Diego.
Honestly, I was feeling San Diego.
Little La Jolla.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, I also feel like the people there are really chill too.
Very.
Yeah.
For Wicked Night, were you involved in the stage design for it? Because it was immaculate, truly.
For our dance?
Yeah.
No.
Like the flowers everywhere,
That
the
was
set design.
all Justin Mombardi. He is our creative director. And when we were told we had For Good, both Jordan and I were shocked that we had that song. And not gonna lie, I asked to change it. And then they're like, because usually we can change our songs. And they said, this isn't a request, this is your assignment. Like, you cannot change it.
Why'd you want to change it? Because it didn't work with Roomba?
I wanted to do No Good Deed so bad. I felt like that song was like so powerful, whatever. But then in hindsight, like really what we did, I was like, you know what? I'm glad we couldn't. Like, I'm really glad with what happened. But that, like, I can tell that there was a lot of creatives on the show that was their favorite song. So when they told us that, made sure my highest priority was like I made their vision come to life. Because as much as it's my dance or Jordan's dance, it's a collaboration of like every single department on the show. And when it came to For Good, I just wanted to make sure I delivered that for not just us, but for everyone else.
When you're getting the feedback from the judges too, are you making sure to incorporate each thing into your next dance? Because that's really what it seems like. When you get a critique, you make sure to work on it.
Yeah, I mean I guess that's the agenda. That's like the goal. You gotta do your thing. Yeah, you do your thing.
There we go.
Yeah, like our week 1, like we got notes about content, her fluidity. Like I was ripped to shreds over my choreography, so I was like, yo, like I gotta step it up. Like,
and then you stepped it up
yes,
so far.
I did. I said, you all thought y'all were saying I should go back on troop. I said, hold my weave. Hold my weave. I was like, I can choreograph. I can assure you I can do this. This is my job. I love what I do. But honestly, Jordan and I were actually struggling the past few weeks because we weren't getting any critiques. We were just getting praises from the judge, which we love, but also we're true competitors. Like we love feedback. We thrive off of the criticism. So this last week, it was like we were getting praise and praise and praise, and I was like, hell yeah. But I was like, we need to know, like we need to work on something. And then Derek was like, performance. And so I was like, yes, I got really excited about it. And so we were going up in the skybox, and I was like, Jordan, we gotta know. I was like so excited.
didn't like
I was
something.
like, yes. I was like, yes, we can work on something. This is good for us.
Wow. So now that's what we're going to be seeing in Halloween night.
Yeah.
What's after Halloween night? Do we know?
Can I say?
Yeah,
It's,
didn't they?
It's everywhere.
It's everywhere. Great. It's the Rock and Roll Dedication Hall of Fame, whatever.
So everyone's going to get a different artist.
Yeah.
Very cool. Do you start working on that already or not
Yeah.
yet?
I already know what we're gonna do.
But you have the choreography as well?
Nope. We're gonna figure it out one day at a time, troops.
What's your style to figuring out the choreography? You hear a song, are you obsessing over it?
Yeah, all the time. I also feel like ever since I was a kid, whenever I listen to music, I always just think dance. It's weird. Like
So it's just second nature.
yeah, like if you like look at my discography like on my phone, it's not like weird songs. It's like songs you can dance to. Because whenever like literally, I'm not even kidding you. If you ever see me on a plane, I have headphones in. I'm always just like dancing, like listening to music. So I guess it's just like I always did it when I was a kid too.
Have you changed that into more ballroom styles since you got on the show?
Yeah, I mean, it's the plot on the show. So it's like obviously ballroom dance on the show it's the staple of Dancing with the Stars. So I also feel like the more I was on the show, the more I fell in love with the styles I wasn't good at. Like standard and ballroom, like I was shit at that style. Like I really was not good at that style. And this
Is-
last year, that's like tango, waltz, Viennese waltz, foxtrot, I miss quick step. So those were the styles that like were not my strengths. And so this past year, I worked so hard on them, but also I fell in love with those styles. So when we got our quick step, when we got our Viennese waltz, when we got our tango, I was like actually really excited to choreograph that kind of stuff because when it comes to those styles, it's like really mathematical, and that's what people don't understand. It's really cool.
In terms of there's rules that you have to stick to?
And the technique. So it's like if a shoulder's off. So like there is a step in our tango, like my shoulder popped, like my shoulder went like this, and it ruined the rest of our pass. And I like pulled Jordan aside. I just want to show you how like mechanical this style is. My shoulder popped out and it made your right foot not swivel as far in, and so it really threw off our frame. And so the moment I locked that shoulder back in place, it made everything work. So it's like really cool how it's like mechanical, but I didn't really understand that until this year.
Which judge do you think is looking for those mechanics the most?
Derek, because I think he understands it the most because he's actually done those styles and he's been a pro. So he's the most technical, I would say, out of the three.
He's gotten those critiques. He's seen everyone else get the critiques. He knows, oh, wow,
Mm-hmm.
that's exciting. So when you get a style, you said that you were working on it this past year. Are you just going to lessons?
Mhm.
You are.
Lessons, training. We got my girl Tati. Shout out Tati. I love Tati.
Are these private lessons or is this a
Yeah,
big
private lessons. Yeah, and all the pros do it too. It's also like
sharpening your skill set?
yeah. Also, I'm a pro, but I also feel like, and this is my take on it. I think a good pro is one that never stops learning and growing. And I also feel like that kind of you can see kind of how dance evolves every single year. If you're gonna stay stagnant and not grow with it, then that'll showcase in your choreography. That's what I love about being a pro. It's like it's not like you're gonna be perfect and that's it. You can always strive to be better every single day, and that's what I love about the job.
Do you have a favorite ballroom style?
With Jordan, I think it's different. Cause like I love doing tango and I love all the in-hold dances, but with Jordan it freaking sucks because of her height difference. But I think with Jordan, I love doing like jive. I love doing rumba. All those styles where she can like be sensual and she's a little bit on her own and there's a little bit more power and attack. I love doing that with her.
I'm so excited for this next week's dance.
I'm nervous.
Do you know if you have costumes and whatnot?
Yeah, we get the whole creative and everything. So creative works like 3 weeks out. So like I'm pretty sure I saw Alan say this on this podcast. Did he not? Did
Yeah,
say
he
it?
talked about.
Okay, so I don't gotta bring it. I don't gotta say it.
No, because I remember last year he had the donkey, so that was a lot. He had a mask on, and it really affected the dance. Do you know if something like that's going to come into play
No, but actually for Disney night they wanted me to be an alligator. And
with
I
a
said,
costume?
yeah, girl. I was like, girl. But honestly, I'm seeing Alan do. I'm like, that's so camp. I want to do it at least once and just see how it goes. But like, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I don't know. Maybe one day.
For One Hit Wonder Night, you had Maniac.
Mhm.
Do you chime in for which song you want for that?
Yeah, I picked that song.
You guys picked it.
Mhm.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because honestly, the songs that they were sending me were not good. And so I was like, no, we need a banger. And then I found Maniac and I was like, this is the song. I loved it. And also, I feel like it's really important to find songs that either resonate with your partner or matches their story. So, like, Maniac, I really wanted to show like her drive and her work ethic because that's what the song's about. Like, she's a maniac on the floor. So I was like, this is the perfect song that embodies like everything that Jordan is in her work ethic and her drive.
Does it ever affect you when you're working on a song in the rehearsal studio, you have it to a track, but then the band ends up playing it live? So that's the first time you're hearing it.
Anxiety gate.
So that's
I
a
call-
new version that you might throw you
Yeah,
off.
and so like when it came to anxiety, I felt really bad. I had so many notes for the music department, and I actually I sat with the president of the music department, and I said, "We're gonna make history," and that's what. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna do that. But I like sat with them, and like I said, I need this to be as true to the song as possible. And when I feel like a lot of the singers on this show, they sing it and try replicating the song. But when it came to anxiety, there was so much heart and grit that Dochi was singing that our like Kelly wasn't. Her name's Kelly. And I said, Kelly, I was like, I really want you to bring the grit and the intention behind the song because it's really what makes it so powerful. And my flex was the next week I was prepping with Whitney and I was telling her that same story and she was like, wait, I thought it was the master track. And I said, no, it was the band. But I was in there and I was just like literally nitpicking every single note, every single sound to make sure that it was the exact same as anxiety.
What's the most shocking thing about being on Dancing with the Stars this season compared to last season?
I will say how heavy the social media has been. And this is a completely switch of like all the good that's been coming, but like it's been a lot, I think, for all the pros to handle because the show is as big as ever, which means there's more eyes, more opinions. And so I definitely feel like we are so passionate about our art and about the work that we put behind our dance. So when that's criticized, it really hurts us a lot. I definitely feel like not everyone has the same grit that I do on social media. Like if I get like canceled for something, if people come for my choreo, like I feel like I can handle it, but I definitely feel like that's so new to some of these pros who are like not really like as TikTok savvy as like some of the other ones. So it's really honestly sad to see how much it's affecting us. Like usually, after the first week on the show from the past few seasons, like after the first week, everyone feels really good. I feel like everyone like gets a little boost of confidence. But I remember going back in the studio and it was like depressing. Everyone was sad. Everyone was like really worried about the social media of it all. And it really kind of like ruined the mood and ruined the vibe. But one thing that is really cool to see is how everyone's stepping up to the plate because of it. And I think that's what's really making this season so special too.
That's what I was really blown away by was how hard everyone is working to step up their choreography
Yeah.
and their dances and their pros. Like
Yeah,
it's really taken to a new level.
it is. It's really cool. It's so cool.
Do you think that it comes down to just the popularity of it with why it's getting criticized with people?
I was just like telling like Mark and Whitney, I was like, yes, you guys are getting good scores, but like the people that are throwing shade to you aren't people that are just like hate you. These are actually like everyone else's fan bases. There's a lot of big fan bases on the show. You have like Mormon Housewives, you have freaking Topanga, you have Elaine Hendricks, you have Robert Irwin,
So many genres.
Alex Earl. Like those are different people with very different huge fan bases. So it's kind of sad to see when someone's really doing well, all these fan bases are actually like going after them, being like, well, Alex deserved this or Robert deserved that. Like, yes, they absolutely do, but you have to understand, like, it's just dance at the end of the day, and they're just scores. Like, it's not a life or death decision. Like, it'll be okay.
So much of it too is just passive and people are just throwing it out there, not realizing how big it can actually get.
Yeah, yeah.
But I feel like that's where you and like Riley come in to understand like, oh, it's just TikTok. It's not like
It's
well
not
that well
real.
thought out.
I also say too, like, my closest friend is JoJo Siwa. So when it comes to any hate online, I know the exact girl you need to hit up.
She gets some.
Yeah. Girl. She's not new to it, but like, even after my first week, she was the person that got me out of that hole. But I definitely don't feel like everyone has that safety net. I'm really lucky that I have a really good circle around me to like keep a good head on my shoulders. And if it wasn't for her, I really wouldn't know how I would have gotten out of it.
How was it for you getting eliminated last season? Was that tough?
Yeah. But honestly, I felt at ease with it. Um, I also like knew the circumstances. Like I knew I did my job,
It was almost out of your control.
yeah, and I definitely feel like that's kind of the hard thing about the pros. Like if they get eliminated early on, I will say like it's the pro always delivers. And it's sometimes it's like either the celebrity wasn't likable or the celebrity didn't have good dance ability or whatever, but like I just had to reassure to myself like I did everything that I possibly could to make my partner shine.
And what's so cool is seeing this season where your choreography is showing like you can step up, you can make it happen, you can
Yeah.
deliver.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Who has the best TikTok lives?
Jan. He'd have thrown my ass, that's for sure. I love his TikTok lives. He's just so funny. He is so funny.
Is it intentional?
Yeah.
You think?
Yes,
It's
bro.
that calculated?
Yes. No, wait, intentional in what way?
Like him being so funny.
He's just being himself. He is. Like, I don't know. He needs a soundbite. Like,
Like even him going up to people like, "Are you a potato? Are you
Yeah.
a potato?"
And I was like, bro, that's so millennial of you. Like, come on now. I was like, not him coming up with his own qua. But I definitely feel like he bit the bite. He got a little stung from the qua because he got really mad that everyone was in his comments about qua. He was like, Ezra, I thought I was getting canceled, blah, 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 blah. He's like, you're so stupid, you and Riley. And I'm just like laughing so hard. But obviously, like, he gets like, I say sassy, but it's like funny. It's like funny and it's obviously like obviously it's like jokes. So it's really cool.
Were you obviously a Taylor Swift fan?
Yeah.
So when he came on the show, would you think?
I actually worked with him before.
Where?
Um,
The lore of you guys is so insane.
I know. It needs to be studied by the government. I swear to God.
This needs to be a class in school.
Yeah, yes, it does. And people would actually show up to it, I fear.
I mean, Britt told me last year how much she worked with you prior to the show.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
So wait, where do you and Jan work?
so on So You Think You Can Dance, which you probably know. So You Think You Can Dance, they did they'll do like a choreography round, which is not aired. So they'll get choreographers and they'll put together work to potentially get their work on So You Think You Can Dance. So Jan actually worked with me and another dude to showcase his work to potentially be on the show. So that was my first time working with him. And like when I found out he was joining the show, I was ecstatic because I know how creative he is and I know his amazing choreography, but I also know how great he is to work with. Like he really when it comes to rehearsal and all that kind of stuff, he's so great.
Are there any celebs that you were really surprised came onto the show, or someone that you were really excited to meet?
I feel like I knew everyone before.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No one.
I
Because I know Riley manifested Robert Irwin. So even when you find out he's on the show.
well, I guess I feel like it's everyone because the season is so stacked. So when oh my gosh, Lauren from Fifth Harmony, are you kidding? Are you kidding me? Because she was a last minute addition. So when she showed up, I said, girl, they got Lauren from Fifth Harmony up in this. That's when I knew the season was going to be lit. Like, obviously, like having everyone in there. But when she walked in the room, I was like, yo, like this is going to be crazy. It's going down.
Who are your biggest inspirations from dance when you came into this?
Into this or just in general?
In general, for like choreographers or stylistically.
A
Like,
huge inspiration of mine, her name is Talia Favia. She's actually a choreographer, and So You Think. She was like, I wouldn't say like a mentor, but like she was like a huge figure of mine growing up in the dance world and the dance competition circuit. And so if you notice, like a lot of my dances are very story driven, and that's her bread and butter. And that's basically like what I learned so much from her. She actually helped me out with the anxiety dance too, which made it that much more special. She's a huge inspiration of mine.
how do you go about telling the story for it?
I don't know. I guess it just happens. I've done it ever since I was a kid. So
Like, do you look for a beginning, middle, and end kind of thing?
well, you need a strong beginning or interesting beginning, and then a strong end. And then obviously, what's nice about the show, and that's what makes my job easy, is that you need content in there. So like, okay, so I know like I need a beginning to kind of set up the story, and then we have to get into the actual tango bit of it. And then in the tango bit, we could probably like change with some timing, change with some camera angles to make it a little more creepy. I actually, in anxiety, there's a lot of Easter eggs in our tango pass that a lot of people haven't clocked yet, which I love so much. I love doing it. And then you just need like an end. And then I always think you need a couple of like wow moments in there whether it be tricks or flicks or anything like that.
So when you finish your rehearsal block, is that what you're looking for throughout the entire night? Trying to figure out how to really level it up?
Yeah, but also like I need to watch the dance and I need to get chills. Like I need to watch it and need to be moved. And like Jordan and I will watch it together and we'll be like, yeah, that was good. Or like we'll keep doing at it or changing things, be like, okay, no, this feels right.
You guys really are the perfect pairing.
Yeah, we really are. Like I kid you not, like and some of the suggestions she throws into, I'm like, yo, you're a genius. Like we need to do that 100%.
What happened when you guys were on the elimination block last time and you said, put me down?
Okay.
Did you have that planned already?
Yeah,
No.
of course I did. Cause
The
I
fact
like
that you lean into this stuff is so funny.
I mean, I have to. Are you kidding me? Well, when I picked her up and she told me to put her down, I didn't think much of it. I was like, okay, girl, like you know your boundaries, period. But also like it was funny. Like I thought it was funny. I remember like going off. I was like, oh my gosh, people picked up on it. Like that's so funny. Like this could be a meme. Like this could be great. But then it started turning into negativity and hate, which I like that I was not tolerating. So I made a video just like defending her, being like, yo, y'all coming for her saying that I'm not enjoying my time with her, like, be so for real. Like, she is so great to work with. And, like, this season could not be what it is if it wasn't for, like, my partnership with her. Like, it really is, like, helping me be the pro that I need to be. And so when it came to, our like, right when it happened the next day, I was like, the next elimination, you're going to pick me up and I'm going to tell you to put me down. And so that's exactly what we did.
Are you guys just whispering like, get ready, get ready, get ready?
I was like, now. She did it.
When you are on the eliminations block and it's just you and a couple other people, are you, because it could be anybody at that point, right?
Yeah.
There's no rhyme or reason as to who the bottom three are that are there. Are you terrified?
Always. And I also feel like I have PTSD from my last season too. Like that's
Because you went first, right?
yeah, we went out first. And so like I was like sweating a lot. And like even Jordan too, she was like, I don't know, it's the lighting, it's the music, I don't know, because it's all chill, and the next thing goes like it gets dark and you're just like, whoa. And then you're like, oh, it feels really, really like, oh my gosh, it could be us.
And they really waited out.
Oh, and then when it was dedication night and no one went home, I got so mad because we were in camera block rehearsing as if someone was getting eliminated.
What do you mean?
Like we have to rehearse eliminations, so it'll be fake. So obviously it's not.
Oh, and they just put 3 random people in
Yeah,
there.
and then someone fake will be like sent home. So like I think one time it was like Alex and Val in rehearsal and they got eliminated. We're like, oh, girl, be so for real. Like they're not getting eliminated tonight. But
Did you get fake eliminated?
no,
Oh.
I have never had the privilege of being fake eliminated. I hope it happens one day. But
You do.
they still did it, and so they still lined us up. And usually, if there's no elimination, they tell us. And they said no elimination. I got so mad because I feel like the whole day I was just getting stressed about it.
That's what I love about the show. You guys do these in the entire dry run. The judges aren't there. Everything's real live. What do you think is the most chaotic thing about filming a live TV show?
Everything about it is chaotic. The part that gets chaos is when everyone else shows up.
Like all the producers,
No,
everyone's
like
assistants.
the audience. Because it's like, it's chill when it's just like the cast and the crew and the producers. Because like we've been around each other all week, but the next thing you know is like, you show up and there's like all these random people. And the show's so big now, so you're getting like execs from like everywhere trying to meet every person who brings their kid who's a huge fan of the show. And then there's like this family there that's like whatever. And there's just like so many people that you're meeting before you actually have to go. And that part's actual chaos. It's crazy.
They need a bigger ballroom.
I just think they shouldn't. I honestly think when it comes to the breezeway, they should only let the cast and the crew there.
What's the breezeway? Like the
Like
walkthrough?
where we do our makeup and hair and like we'll be practicing, because like when we get stressed, like I think the last thing I want to do is meet like 50 people. As much as I love getting to do it, like I just think like time and place. I was like, I feel like this should just be like our little designated area.
Well, you got to be locked in and focused.
Yeah.
Who are you hanging out with before the show?
Besides my partner,
Is it mostly Jordan? Let's stay focused.
yeah. But also too, like some shows too, when we're super anxious, we know that when we're both like we know each other so well. That's what I love about her. When we're both so anxious, we do not like being around each other. Because when we're both anxious and we're around each other, it just makes it worse. So like when we're anxious, what we know to separate, get it out of our system, and then we come back together and we'll feel a lot better. But I love hanging out with like Dylan. I love Robert. I hang out with him a lot. Like we'll just like goof off. I just love this cast. Like I can hang out with any of them.
What do you and Jordan talk about outside of dance?
We talk a lot about food. We love food.
Do you guys go out to dinner after the show?
Yeah, we do. But she's a fast food girly and I'm not. Like I'm a health nut. And so this season, she's like, "Do you want McDonald's?" Like, are you crazy, girl? Are you crazy? But then I'm like a team player. I was like, "Sure, we'll get McDonald's." I eat so much fast food now. Like she got me on it. God
I
dang
mean,
it.
your videos get me Carl's Jr. all the time.
Good. 'Cause
They're
I love
really
Carl's
good.
Jr. It's like across the street from me. I get it all. I'm not kidding you. I get it like every single day.
I think they're one of the most underrated burgers. Do you ever go to In-N-Out even? Because you're from Utah.
They have it there.
Oh, they do?
I mean, it's like new. It's like newer there. It's not. It hasn't been established. or
It wasn't
anything.
there when you were growing up, was it?
No.
So how about now? Do you go there?
It's so crowded and not worth it.
Right.
That's my hot take.
Where do you spend your time now?
Besides the studio,
Like, what do you do for fun?
for fun? I like going on runs. I go on with. Do you know like Sochi?
Yes.
Like she won the show two.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, 2 seasons ago. Yeah, we like going on runs. I like hanging out with my family, my sister.
She's still out here now?
Mhm.
What's she up to?
She's working. She just did she just got her like first like acting role. I'm like so happy for her. Because she's been trying to go into more acting stuff, and so it makes me really happy seeing her like her career flourish outside of the show.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
What is there anything else that you'd want to accomplish in the dance world besides Dancing with the Stars? Do you want to do acting roles? Do you want to have choreography for movies?
I feel like my cup feels full, like doing what I'm doing right now, and I definitely feel a good dream is one that grows. And so I like never did I ever think that I would be like an influencer when you join Dancing with the Stars, but not next thing you know, like I'm doing a lot of brand deals and like that's amazing that I get to do that. But also like last year I kind of opened the doors like I can see myself like hosting. I can see myself being like a TV personality. And those are things that I never really thought I could do unless I did Dancing with the Stars.
Right. The show really opens up so many opportunities.
It really does. And I feel like with how big it is too, it's great.
When you first came on the show, social media wasn't necessarily like a thing for it, right?
When I first joined, it was JoJo's season, and she was talking all about the TikTok, and all of us were like, "This girl's," and all of us despised it.
Were you on Troop?
I was on Troop at the time, and then
Yeah, because no one leaned into it.
no, but luckily for me, we became friends, and she got me on that TikTok grind. So like, I was making a lot of TikTok videos with her, and I actually did a lot of dance videos with her, and I'd be posting it online, which would get a lot of traction. So I think that kind of gave me a little boost of followers when it came to TikTok and helped me understand how TikTok works. And so when it came to the seasons after, I feel like I felt like I was pretty lax with it. And then Riley joined, and then I was like, oh wow, so now it's starting to pick up. And then I started getting on it. And then even when like Riley was big on it, a lot of pros were like, I'll ask him to do TikToks, and they're like, no, I don't want to do TikTok. No, TikTok is so stupid. POV to like this year, our rehearsals are literally like 50% dance and now 50% social media content.
That's what Haley said. She was surprised because this is her first season, how much TikTok is involved.
And
in
I saw her and I looked at her and I said, there was an era where this was not a thing. Like, this was not a thing. But now it's like, I remember our first rehearsal back, the choreographer was like, literally like, everyone like, get off your phone. Like, everyone was just like putting it down like during their dances. And I just remember being like, what? I just remember like sitting with Riley and I was like, what have we done? Like, what do we do?
You guys really kicked that door down.
I will
like hard.
I will say that I will take it. I will take that. Like, yes, I feel like if it wasn't for us, we didn't really open the door for other pros to kind of see how much growth came from TikTok. But I will say that like we kind of changed the culture of social media on the show. I think especially with me too, getting paired with a convicted felon, I feel like I was the only pro that actually like leaned into the controversy.
You did.
Which
I remember
kinda-
us talking about it. You said you
Yeah.
have to lean into it.
Like, you have to do it. And like, I talk to the social media girly Marlinda every single day, and I was like, girl, we know dang well that there was moments where I could have been let go like that. Like, I was really like, I felt like every single day was like crossing a new line. And like, everyone kind of felt that with me too. So everyone's kind of seeing how like things were gonna go with me like when the season was done.
You're the guinea pig.
Yeah, I was like the guinea pig. And there was a lot of producers being like, oh my gosh, like we really hope that you get to come back next year. Like, I literally thought I wasn't gonna be asked back, but then we went on tour, and then everyone kind of saw how like everyone really resonated with Riley and I because of our social media. And I think that kind of really like helped people understand that yes, like we can be professional, but also we can be really fun on online too.
It brings so many fun things. Is there something that you love seeing on TikTok on your feed? Is it the drafts? Is it the encore videos?
I do love a good encore video. I love that man. He's so funny. He is so funny. I also love seeing there's this one diva who does like ruthless. She does like she first did it when Lauren was eliminated. She goes, Lauren was eliminated, so I'm not holding back, but these are my takes on every single dance. And like, yes, was hurtful, but I was still laughing at every single take that she had.
And was it good criticism?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Yeah. So what happens next now? We learn you're doing the choreography. You're gonna send in your wides.
Well, we also have to learn like two other dances this week too.
Oh, for the big group scenes?
Yeah, because we're doing the Monster-thon. Do you know what that is?
No, that's Thriller.
Yeah. So the Monster-thon is basically, it acts like an actual dance ballroom competition. So all the couples will be on the floor at the same time. So we have to learn an extra 2 styles for that.
You and Jordan do?
All the couples do.
Oh, this is like a big group challenge. And are you getting scored on it?
So it's not, everyone will not get an individual score. It's basically going to see who lasts the longest. So the judges will just eliminate people as we go. It'll be 4 minutes long, and so hopefully you'll last to the end. And if you get out, someone will tap your shoulder, and then you'll get out.
So the judges are gonna be walking around picking people?
No, I'm sure it'll be like Gleb in a hoodie or something. I don't know. It's usually him.
Oh wow! And what style of dance is that?
I don't think I can say yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because there's also going to be a 4th judge this week. Cheryl Burke is returning.
Cheryl Burke!
2-time winner.
Yes.
Wow.
I'm actually really excited about it. She's gonna stir the pot, and I'm excited to see. I also feel like she's been trying to be a judge for a long time too.
Yeah, because she did the whole reviewing last season.
Yes, and I will say, like, no one better to judge than the previous pro. She's been a pro, I'm pretty sure, the longest out of anyone.
22 seasons. She was the first female to win back to back.
Yes, like she has a lot of accolades under her belt, so I definitely think she deserves to have a night to prove herself. And I'm really hopeful that she'll do a good job.
I like having a 4th judge.
Me too.
As a viewer, it's fun to see another critique.
Unless it's, what was his name last season?
Gene Simmons.
Oh gosh. Yeah, no, he should never do that again. That was not his gig. It was not for him.
If there was a guest judge for Rockstar Night, is there anybody you would want to see there?
I'm not a Rockstar girly, so I wouldn't know.
If there was a guest judge besides Cheryl Burke and Kim Johnson, is there any other one from the past that you'd want to see?
I love it when they have like someone that makes sense. Like Mandy Moore coming on, like a great dance background. She did an Eras tour. I feel like if they had like really big choreographers come on the show and do it, like Travis Payne, who was like Michael Jackson's choreographer, like iconic. Like
was he on there?
He wasn't, but I definitely feel like if he would, it'd be really cool to get that take on it. I don't really like it when they have a guest judge that doesn't have a dance background because it doesn't
the entertainment standpoint.
Yeah, it just doesn't make any sense. And I definitely feel like a lot of people at home really resonate with judges that actually give good criticism. So that's my take on it.
Yeah, it's funny because I'm watching Kim Johnson give like the pencil through the fingertips. I'm like, oh, that's great if I ever did the Argentine tango at home. But like, I'm never going to do it.
You should have seen our reactions in the skybox. Like, we were up there, be like, oh, yeah. Like, wow, that's actually really smart. Like,
oh, yeah, pen. Okay.
Wow, we're going to start doing that right now. Like, yeah, I think it's really helpful. And also, it helps. I feel like everyone at home is really wanting good criticism from the judges. So when someone delivers it, they really love it.
That's where I think Cheryl Burke actually is going to come in and really deliver good stuff. And I
really hope she doesn't hold back. I hope she goes for blood. I really do. I hope she doesn't hold back. She puts people in their place. Not saying that anyone deserves to be, but I think it makes good TV. I really do.
The show used to be kind of dramatic, no?
Yes, I would say bring it back. I do. And also, like, there's rehearsals where, like, Jordan and I will be fighting. Or, like...
Are the cameras on during that?
Yes, girl.
Oh,
yes.
It just doesn't
and they
make
never
the cut.
air it. But I always think, like, that's what makes our partnership so real. And I think it's super important that people see the lows as much as the highs. Like, every single week, I feel like the packages are... Oh, I'm learning the cha-cha this week, and I'm like, okay, the cha-cha, you need to work on this, and it shows of us, like, bumping into each other and laughing, and then our dance, but, like, it doesn't really show, like, the breakdowns that we actually go through in the week, which I think are so important for everyone to see.
Make Ezra the guinea pig.
Sure, make me the guinea pig. Why not?
I love Dylan's TikTok where Danielle's hair is just hitting him in the face every single time.
He's so funny. I love that guy.
Cool. Well, 21523, text Jordan.
Yes.
Get Ezra to the end.
Come on, finale, let's go. Please.
Is finale life crazy? Because you got to see from the outside last season.
Yeah,
super
they're
chaotic.
All stress. I like, honestly, I fear my hair will fall out if I make it there. Like, I'll be so stressed. But it's just a dream come true. Like, I really hope that I do get that chance. But also, like, I've always dreamed of getting to choreograph my own freestyle, so I really hope I get to have that chance.
If the chance did come up, do you get to pick your own song and
Yeah, it's your whole creative. It's the first time that you get to do literally
anything you
whatever the
want?
heck you want to do.
Wow, and Jordan's the perfect partner to do it with.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. 21523.
215,
Jordan.
please, Jordan. 21523.
Send him to the end.
Yes.
Cool. That was great. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you,
That was
Joe.
awesome.